Good morning, Westfield Middle School. Today is Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. First, a message from our principal, Mr. Hall.
Good morning. I hope your day is off to a great start. Today, I wanted to take a moment to address the entire student body at WMS. I want you to listen closely today. I want you to hear my heart, and I want you to hear my genuine concern and love for each and every one of you. Yesterday, or Monday, we were out of school in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King had a strong commitment to social justice and change through nonviolent protests. Our lives and our cultures are composed of many overlapping stories. We walk through our halls not always knowing someone else's story or only knowing a portion of someone's story. We may not know that it's someone's birthday, that they just made a team, that they did well on a test. We may not know that they are struggling with anxiety, are hungry, are sad, or maybe something's going on at home. You see, we often develop our perceptions of someone based off of a single story that we hear. We don't take the time to hear all of the stories that make us who we are. I want you to know that we are all more than one story. Novelist Chimamanda Adichie teaches us that if we hear only a single story about another person or country, we risk critical misunderstanding. A few days ago, I shared with you that as you continue to navigate and develop your own thoughts, beliefs, and viewpoints, it's critical that we learn to talk to one another, listen to one another, and respect one another. Earlier in the year, I read a quote by Mia Pollak, and I wanted to share part of it with you again today. We stand up for one another when we get more informed about fellow human beings and the world. I also gave you a call to action at the beginning of the year. I encouraged you to speak up when you see or hear hate, prejudice, or injustice. At WMS, we have a zero tolerance for hate, bias, racism, or passivity towards harming others. We promote empathy and perspective taking to help students challenge prejudice, stereotyping, and discrimination. At WMS, you are encouraged and supported to speak up at school. On Wednesday, it's an important day in our nation's history. Every 4 years, on the 20th of January, we inaugurate the President of the United States. Inaugurations are a critical time where the president is able to share the vision for the future of our nation. It is my hope that we can imagine a community where we focus on more than just one story, a community where we support all kids, regardless of their strengths, weaknesses, or life circumstances, a community that becomes a searcher for people's strengths, not their weaknesses, and a community that inspires, educates, and supports all kids. My challenge to you is to recognize that stories matter. Stories have tremendous power that can be used to make someone's life joyous or miserable. I hope you choose joyous. Finally, as adults at WMS, we may not always have the right words or say things the right way, but we are committed to creating an environment where all students feel accepted, valued, respected, and loved. Have a great day, and I'll see you around the building.
In-person practice for speech and debate is canceled again this week. We will still plan to have virtual practice. Check Canvas. Please message Mrs. Shepard if you have any questions.
The WMS Variety Show is underway. Auditions for people that want to be in a drama, dance, or music group that need a director or a choreographer is this week. Honestly, we need more interest, especially in the drama and group dance categories. We need skits, funny skits, silly skits, spoofs for our life right now. We cannot do it without some interest. So, if putting together a funny skit with some friends sounds like fun to you, fill out the interest form today. And be prepared to stay after school for a brief meeting/audition on Thursday or Friday, The slideshow explaining the details about participating in the variety show is on your Canvas dashboard. Thanks.
The WMS wrestling team opened up their season last night, beating Brownsburg West 54-50 and losing to Zionsville West 57-46. Picking up W's for the night were Oliver Bod, Keegan Carson, Carter Nickham, Braxton Beal, Jake Zays, all with 2-0 matches. Hunter Jones 1-1, Matthew Spencer 1-0. Eli Turner 1-0, Wesley Brame 1-1, Riley Davison 1-1, Caleb Natral 1-1, and Michael Webster 2-0. The Rocks will be back in action on Thursday at Delta Middle School.
Anime Club meets next week, Wednesday and Thursday. If you want to order a t-shirt, you can bring $10 to E510 anytime.
8th graders, on your Canvas dashboard are informational videos about the high school choir and art programs. Please watch them as we are looking at scheduling for next year. If you want, you could ask your SRT teacher to play them for the class now.
That's all for our announcements. It's a great day to be a Shamrock.